Welcome back. Today we're going to dive into a really fascinating subject. It's understanding emotions, how your brain works and the neuroscience behind them, and the chemicals that drive our feelings and why telling someone to calm down when they're upset never works. All right, so emotions at their core are our brain's way of processing and reacting what's happening around us. So they help us make decisions and respond to situations and even connect with others. But how does this happen? Well, it all starts in the limbic system, which is the emotional command center, really. So inside the limbic system, we have the amygdala, also known as the primitive brain, which is our oldest brain. And believe me, it's pretty much the alarm system of your body. So when the amygdala detects something threatening, like say the smell of smoke or a loud noise, it activates a set of the chain reaction. And it's really like a fire alarm going off in your brain because chemicals start flying and your body gets ready to react even before you know what's going on. It's a survival thing. And trust me, when your amygdala is in charge, there's no point telling someone to calm down. It's not going to work. So there's a sequence of events. First, there's a stimulus, something that you see, smell, taste, something that catches your attention. And your sensory organs pick this up and send that information to brain's relay station, the thalamus, where the amygdala gets hold of the information and evaluates whether it's a threat or not. So if a threat is detected, it'll release fight and flight chemicals like adrenaline or cortisol. And if it's something nice, then dopamine and serotonin, which are your feel-good chemicals. And these chemicals cause an emotional reaction. And if it's fight and flight, your heart will start racing, your muscles will tense up. So basically, you feel whatever emotion is triggered by the chemicals that are released into your body. But then after some time, if it is a fight and flight, your thinking brain kicks in and you start rationalizing. Oh, it was a smell of smoke, but it was just something little and everything's safe and we're okay now. But don't worry, we can manage this because emotions are triggered by these chemicals and they fall into two categories, as I said already, the feel-good chemicals and the fight and flight chemicals. So say you're working in a high-stress environment like a hospital or an airport. Maybe you're interacting with people who seem rude or unreasonable, but guess what? They're not really difficult. They're just swimming in stress chemicals, adrenaline, cortisol, and making them act out of character. And to be fair, we've all been there, right? So here's the key. If you get your own bad chemicals involved, it only escalates things. The best thing you can do to help a person calm down is by working with their brain chemicals and understanding what's going on with them. So how do you do that? Well, it's quite simple, really. First of all, you stay calm. Don't match their energy. You breathe in nicely, stay calm. And then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to acknowledge their feelings. So, for example, saying, I get it. I know you're anxious right now. And then you make them feel validated. You reassure them. You say, okay, we're going to handle this together. And if possible, ground them. Take a deep breath, especially if they're having like a panic attack or something. But it's not always appropriate to try and tell someone to breathe properly. And then focus on the action. What is one small thing we can do right now that can make the situation better? And just like that, you've helped them calm down and maybe even yourself too. So you get bonus points if you haven't been caught up in their stress chemicals. So the next time someone's freaking out and you're tempted to say calm down, remember, it's not about telling them to chill. It's about understanding how their brain is literally wired to react and helping them to reset. Emotions can be crazy, but when you know what's going on inside your brain, it's a lot easier to manage them. The more you understand about how the brain works, the better you'll be at staying calm and navigating tricky situations. So thank you for joining us today. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with somebody who might need a little emotional boost. And see you next time on another great topic on managing emotions and brain chemistry.